Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Pre-Market Report sponsored by Delta.exchange. Now I'm in Dubai, but next month, 8th and 9th, I'm planning to come to Bengaluru for a workshop. So those who are interested may subscribe to our workshop in Bengaluru, contact our office. The contact numbers are given in the description. Yesterday, the US markets recovered after falling day before yesterday. Even right now, US futures are slightly positive. But US market, as I always say, is a data-driven market. Today evening, the consumer price inflation data will be coming. So if that data is good, market will rally further. If that data is bad, the market will fall. So that's how the US markets function. Asian markets are mostly positive. GIFT Nifty indicating about 80-85 point higher opening. Yesterday, the fall was really very surprising given the news that there is likely to be a positive development in India-US trade deal. The gap up should have sustained, but usually very big gap up is sold into maybe like 50% of the gain is wiping out is normal. But yesterday, the entire 100% of the gap up was wiped out at the end of the day. That was really surprising. Second surprise is that, I thought domestic institutions will be net sellers, but in fact, it was the FIIs who are net sellers. The domestic institutions have bought for almost 3 to 4 times more than what FIIs have sold. As a second surprise. The third surprise, the India weeks. So not only because in a falling market, India weeks rising is okay, but in the morning when the market gap up also, the India weeks was higher. So that was another surprise. So there are a lot of surprises. Now there is a news that said, Reliance is recalibrating its purchases from Russia to align with the government policy. So that shows very clearly that the government policy is to reduce buying Russian crude oil. So therefore this news is, although it's not official, but it's more or less confirmed that we will be having the deal in another 1 or 2 weeks time. And meanwhile, globally also, the next week is going to be very important because the Trump will be visiting Asia and particularly he will be meeting the Chinese president. So if there is any trade deal, as I said earlier, India and China have the population of about 50% in the world. So a trade deal with India as well as China will be not only good for India, even for the global markets. And remember, US markets has been in a consolidation mode for a long time. So sooner or later, it may break out also. Now markets will be focusing more on the stocks that will be declaring the results. So I think this week, Hindustan Unilever, Kotak Bank, and few other companies will be declaring the results. So those stocks will be in focus. The Bank Nifty came under severe selling pressure. I think it has fallen about 500 points from day's high. So the Bank Nifty will also be in focus. Stocks to avoid around this time is oil marketing companies, the Reliance Industries. So these are the stocks that will be affected, due to reduced buying of crude oil from Russia. Stocks to focus, Pharma and IT, because these are the stocks that are related to US. Most of the exports, going to US. But Pharma, anyway, the Pharma was not affected by 50% tariff in US as well as IT. But still, sentimentally, they will have a positive effect. And remember, although we are very near all-time high, IT index is still 20-25%, lower from their respective all-time high. So now the problem for index, for the last 1 week, 10 days, the people were complaining, the market is going higher, my portfolio is not going higher. Market is going higher because the large cap stocks are going higher. And most of these people will be having a mid cap and small cap in their portfolio, which are not doing well. So now when it comes to large cap, HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank and Reliance Industries has 1/3 weightage in Nifty, of which Reliance, the ongoing news may not be good. And ICICI Bank, even yesterday when market gap up so much, still ICICI Bank was down. So ICICI Bank after the results is coming under selling pressure. So out of the top 3 stocks, 2 stocks are weak, only 1 stock is good. So that is the reason why the markets are struggling at the higher level. Market is not able to close about 26,000. So the way GIFT Nifty is indicating, so possibly today we might close above 26,000. And then, if there is a deal between India and US, or if there is a deal between China and US, then we may move towards all-time high. Possibly, we may cross all-time high also. Now, for the next 2 months, it's going to be interesting because usually the markets top out around Deepavali, and after Deepavali, there will be some slight profit booking, and then, some unwinding towards the end of December by FIIs. So the big rally may start in the month of January. But this time, because of this Trump tariff and this and that, the whole dynamics has changed, right? And yet, we were, around Deepavali, we were very bullish. In fact, in the month of October, Nifty has rallied about 5 to 6%. So that's a big rally. And the market has actually broken out in the month of October. So clearly focus on IT stocks, pharma stocks, and oil marketing companies and Reliance Industries to avoid, and also focus on stocks that are declaring the results. Like now with the market going towards all-time high, SIP money is still flowing. So maybe stocks that are related to stock market like BSE, broking companies and CDSL, MCX. MCX is mainly because of commodity play. So these stocks may also be in focus. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.